pretty much my life motto right there.
What?
If it's not fatal, it's no big deal.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Really busy road. We just got done with Dunkin' Donuts. And we recently had to stop.
30 meters into.
Not even. Our first flat. Sean, how you doing? It's not bad. At least it stopped raining.
Michael Day. I'm gonna keep a smile on my face, because that's gonna make me happy.
D, the first step is to remove the 150 pounds of gear that we have. It's more like 40, I think. Then step 2, flip it over. Because let me tell you right now, it is so difficult to change a tire or to do anything when the wheels are on the ground and it can move. I would honestly just say it just sucks because it's like...
We're on a time crunch and it's like...
You gotta wedge in the wedges.
The last trip, the first day I was by myself in Canada, so I didn't have a cell phone reception, and I got a flat tire in the middle of nowhere, and the 2 closest bike shops were both closed down, and I had never changed a flat before, and I had no idea how to. So I had to teach myself how to do it. It took me about literally an hour and a half, and then I think I was on the point of crying. I was just like, I don't know how to do this. Move the tube.
What the hell's the red stuff?
This is actually tape on the inside. You actually want to check the inside of the tire because there's usually shards of glass or something stupid in there that's been puncturing holes. Ended up actually, yeah, look at this. I think we found the culprit.
It's a staple.
It's a fucking staple.
Look at the animal as he's in his nature. Alright, Sean's got something to show everyone. So we just got back from changing Sean's flat tire, and now we realize, oh, look at this! How many staple there?
2 staples, 3 staples, 4 staples, 5 staples, 6 staples, 7 staples. Jesus! What the fuck? I mean, they're freaking sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Alright, you have a watch on you?
A watch? Oh.
Yeah.
Actually put on a timer?
Yeah, why not? Let's see how fast I can do it.
Set, go. And 27 minutes and 45 seconds. As frustrating as this all was, you know, it's kind of like what Michael Day said this morning. Put a smile on your face and it's kind of funny now that it's done and over with and it's actually no longer raining and your tire, I mean, it's just one of those stories from the road, and you know, as frustrating as all is, it's totally worth it because it makes for a good laugh later on.
I agree.
Alright, let's head out. Lunch! Where are you taking us?
Okay, so we are going to Lexi's. It's this really good burger place. It's kind of new, I think, over the past couple of years. You guys
Right. Well, you better hope we're going to review it. Fat and greasy and probably not good for you, but...
Perfect bike fuel.
Yeah.
These
Grilled
my price?
onions. Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, these what was the place? Say that again? Lexi's. Alright, Lexi's review. Probably 100% honest. I'm going to give it 1 out of 10. Because A, I was very hungry. B, it tasted that good. C, let me throw my outfit for a second. C, the burger was cooked perfectly. The onions were Very sweet. Adding bacon to it.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Bacon.
8 out of 10.
Okay.
It was great. Not too big. I was surprised by the price. I know it's local, but I didn't like how they charge for lettuce. Sing a song. Your favorite?
Yeah, my name's Devin. I live like a half hour north of Newburyport.
Play your song.
Here's a song. This one's by a guy named Daniel Johnston.
Just pull the mic over. You have any idea why? We actually just hit 100-mile mark. Yeah. I don't know where we are, but yeah, we just hit 100 miles. Right outside. Woo! Hi! Oh, fuck, I'm gonna fail. Stretch.
Kenzie, if you've been watching our vlogs, please don't judge us.
Come out, Bailey! Bailey! And Bailey! Yeah, fair enough.
Thank you.
I wanted to do this short segment, just talking about what today meant to me and how it is meant compared to the last bike trip. And I'm going to slowly, like I said, talk more about last bike trip throughout these videos. As you guys probably know, that it was supposed to be me, my dad, and my little brother, and both of them ended up leaving. My brother had to leave for college, and my dad left because he wasn't feeling good. He wasn't, the bike trip was taking a lot out on him, and he had it was very justifiable. But I think what happened was, during that time, I felt like I was a bad support, and that's no one's fault. That's just the way the dice were rolled, and, you know, my interpretation of the events. There were other things going on the trip that were not in my control. You know, a friend of mine, Luke, had died. Our dog dropped dead one day, and then another friend of mine got cancer, and it was terminal, and it was just like, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because, not for pity or anything, but because it's hard to explain what it was like. Where you see the pictures online and you think I'm having the greatest adventure of all time, but you find out that something horrific has gone on at home, and there's no one there to hug you and tell you it's going to be okay. My parents were actually in Italy for most of the trip last time, and it's a long story, and it kind of sucks some days that I wasn't able to talk to them, and today was a good day. I got surrounded by people that I love, and people who love me and who care about me. And during the last trip, I didn't understand. I had grown to resent myself. I didn't feel like it wasn't that I felt like I wasn't a good person. I wasn't necessarily a bad one, but I wasn't a good person. And when you're left alone with that thought, it eats at you, and it really took a pounding on me. You know, my friends I've made, junior and part of senior year, you all probably know how insecure I was. I was so insecure with myself, why people wanted to be friends with me. I couldn't understand it, because it was like, I don't like myself. Why do you like me? But today, just being around so many great people that I admire, and people who care about me and love me and appreciate me, it's just such a great feeling. And I've had it took me so long to let people in like that. There's got to be like a handful of individuals, you know who you are, who really brought me back to a place where I could hear a compliment and really appreciate it. And it took a while, and to not feel that loneliness. And today, it was just so nice. I don't know how else to explain it. I wish I had some poetic ending, but I just gotta say, I had a good day. And thank you guys for everyone who's been texting us, Snapchatting, messaging, commenting, liking. I know it may just seem like, oh, they won't see this, or oh, they'll appreciate it. Like, I know they will, but it's like, no, we really do, you guys. We really, really do. Like, Mike and I, we always sit down and we're like, I can't believe this person said this. Like, we feel like we're bragging, but your guys are just really good at making us feel like we're doing the right thing by making these. We really do enjoy them. They take a bit of work, but every day the payoff is so worth it. And we absolutely love having you guys there, just sharing this with you. It's such a different trip from last time, and I think you guys are probably the main reason why it's so much better. So, thank you. I'm glad you guys get to be a part of this. I really am. You all are making a difference on this trip. So, love you. And we have an early morning tomorrow, so gotta get to bed.